Please get rid of that girl. Get rid of that girl who looked like a short-haired. I don't know what she looked like, but the one that looked somewhat like that girl from South Berkeley, Kaylani, that be singing that y'all like. Get her out of here.
Oh,
Get her out of here, bro. I
oh
don't
my
want. Please, that
God.
girl ain't did nothing. Get her out of here.
Hey, y'all, we know it's been a while, but your favorite duo, well, one of your favorite duos anyway, is back to talk women's basketball here on the Chris 2 Cents YouTube channel. Of course, you know who I am. I'm Chris, and this is Coach Mica. She's the one who always, gets me in line when I start, going off on tangents about certain Las Vegas aces, even though we are glad that one is gone and we wish that another would be gone too. But, but, she keeps, the 411 going with the whole women's basketball thing. It's an honor and privilege to have her on. Meek, what's going on? How you doing?
What's good, man? How you doing?
I'm good. So we're gonna jump right into this thing. We're gonna start with the big news, which was of course the CBA. Now, mind you, when we talked about this last July, I wish I had this clip at the ready, but this woman here said, let me put the point right.
Yeah.
Y'all know what she is. She's on my left. But yeah, this woman said they was going to take Kathy and them to the woodshed. They were going to get close to what they wanted in terms of a revenue share, a raise in salary and housing. And damn, if them women didn't get it all. They got just about everything they were asking for. Now, as someone who has followed this very closely, just what do you take from the fact that they were able to negotiate? The WNBPA was able to negotiate and get what they wanted and not fold.
Man, I listen, I'm so proud of them ladies for sure that they got everything that they were supposed to get because I told you they was gonna take them to the woodshed because it was crazy. Like right before they signed it, remember that they got like every team got like a $8 million, $15 million profit bonus or
Mm.
something like that
Mm-hmm.
back to them.
Yeah.
After telling us for almost a year or so and some change that they didn't have no money, they didn't make no money. So they found money there and then turned around when we looked at the CBA and they came to a deal. They not only got their gross sharing percentage that they wanted, because they want to give them only net. So they got gross. They kept their housing for the next 2 years. They made it to where the revenue is going to go up every single time. Like what shocked me the most is that they even though they probably wanted to get more, but they even got like a one time payout for older players. That's how you know they've been lying about like
Mm-hmm.
not having no money. They probably been robbing them ladies blind. When they kept forcing the issue and telling them to like literally open the books, yeah, yeah, definitely. Let's give them whatever they need and what they want because we ain't stupid. Why would NBA owners and everybody invest $300 to $500 million into like opening up a franchise again? That don't make no sense. If the league don't make no money, why would you do that? So, and listen, I'm proud of them ladies. I told you, I said they smart. These ladies are college graduates. Some of them have their masters, like Brianna Turner. Brianna Turner has her masters. They was gonna get their money.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know why they was playing. They slept in them offices for 12 hours. God bless them, because I would have went home. Listen, they came and got their money, and then they got the raise for not only the beautiful rookies that's coming in, but the rookies who started for I think the last year.
Mm-hmm.
Their salaries automatically go up from uh the 70,000 all the way to 500. So Caitlin, Angel, Rakia, all of them, they don't stay at that base anymore. They literally go up to the what the rookies get right now.
That is impressive, and just looking at it, and I think the sad part. I think there's only one sad part is that Kathy is still the commissioner. Like I don't know if you saw the because our friend, well, a friend of our WNBA coverage, I forgot Megan's last name already, and that's gonna mess with me. But
Yes. I forgot her last name too, but we love Megan. Trust me, if you follow us, we follow Megan all the time. She's always on women's hoop court with Jordan Legans and all that. So she's a journalist. I think she said she just got hired at USA.
Yeah.
As a senior writer for basketball. So yeah.
Yeah, but she posted something where somebody's I think it was either her or another woman journalist asked Kathy if she was surprised that she still had a job. And Kathy said she said something to the effect of only women get asked these kind of questions. And I'm like, lady, do you not know that Adam Silver is getting, you know, punched from every single direction about this 65 game minimum rule? Like they fed up with Adam Silver over in the NBA too. You ain't special. That's great. I mean, yeah, go
But
ahead.
she's just in denial, man. Like I think also too. Did you ever? I think I can't remember who did it. It was either Annie Constable or somebody. Posted like they asked her this question, not Annie specifically, but another person did, and she was like, "Well, I'm just focused on the present right now." And then they asked Adam Silver, and Adam Silver was not committed as he was basically like a few months ago when he came out and was like, I think she's doing a fantastic job and I know she's going to get something done. Everything. He was not as committed this time after the CBA when talking to. I don't think any of them owners is except Mark and maybe the lady at New York Liberty who got money for real is like happy about paying the players because they've been ready to do it. You know what I'm saying? They've been ready to do it. Now, the gentleman over the Chicago Sky who already under investigation about hiding funds, okay, and everybody else, they probably not as happy. So she's probably not in. We don't fans, players, we don't like her, but I'm sure she in hot water for as much they had to give up because they wanted to keep under the radar and not paying the players. So the fact that the players found something and they had to give up all of that, they're pissed. I know they pissed. So she's not in favor. I'm not sure if she probably make it through this season. And then off season, I would not be surprised if I wouldn't be surprised if they already have her predecessor who's gonna come. Who's already ready. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, like we talked about this before. Like I know you mentioned Swin Cash, possibly Lisa Leslie as well. And I mean you have to have somebody, whoever is next, because we're both in agreement. There's going to be a next. Because this woman is not going to hang around very much longer. But whoever is next is probably going to have to be the one charged with taking this league up another notch. Because I don't think Kathy has done that. I mean, you need somebody on the level of what Val Ackerman did when she first, when the league first started. And I mean, Kathy, I mean, for her, it's almost like what black women that have worked for white women have been saying this entire time. Like, there's nothing to suggest that she likes her job or cares about her job that much, because when she starts talking about entitlement and different things in that play, like, yo, these are the players that you're entrusted with making sure that they have everything they need so the league can continue to grow and prosper. And it doesn't seem like she wants the league to grow and prosper. Like, it took, like, she literally she did everything but deny what Nafisa Collier said in that scorched earth statement Fee released at the end of last season.
Yeah. Also, I think too, like I said, she's missing the player connection part of it. She looks at them as a number. Like that's how the way she talk about it, everything number. I just saw literally somebody posted, I'm not sure if this was her pre-draft speech or whatever it was, and they asked about the housing. And she was like, I mean, I figured they're having two kids as 20. in their 20s, housing would be important. Alluded to something like it was just she's terrible, bro. She's terrible at the people person part of it. She thinks just business wise. She looks at them as for numbers. She's not really. She can't relate to the players at all. She likes what her job does for her, and she gets into the cool parties because I'm sure she never got invited to these cool parties. She got she likes what it does for her, but she don't really like the job that she absolutely does, like at all, because she cannot relate to these players at all. The players do not mess with her at all.
And everybody thought that was, and everybody was like, "Oh wow, they the commissioner's on the Stud Bud stream," and it's like, well, it's the WNBA All Star Game. They not going to be fighting there. But outside of that,
She desperately wants to be liked. You can tell she desperately wants to be liked, but she's so awkward and insane, like that. She can't fit in, like she just don't, because she look at them like numbers. That's what I'm saying. Like the way, even when she talks about certain things, it's like number based. It's cold. It's like no feeling to it. Like she can never read the room. Like it's the weirdest thing to me when you think about it. Like she just really be like oblivious to that part.
yeah, I don't understand it myself, but we're just glad that they got a deal done. The players got everything they wanted, and we're gonna have a season which starts in sheesh 3 4
2
weeks.
weeks. Look, 2 weeks basically.
Yeah, because the I know the Aces are promoting their first preseason game as April 26th, and we're recording this today on April 14th. So yeah, season's right around the corner, folks, and that's why we're here. We're going to talk about that. But first, we must recap the women's Final Four
Yes.
and the shenanigans that occurred on the baseline at what's the name of that arena in Phoenix? I know it's not America West anymore, but whatever that arena, the Mercury and the Sun.
Oh, where the Mercury play? I don't know. Call it the Diana Taurasi Arena. Who cares?
That works. The DT Dome.
The DT Dome. There you go. We don't know.
Well, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna rock with it. So yeah, the shenanigans that occurred on the sideline of the DT Dome on Friday was just absolutely egregious. And Gino Auriemma. Now I'm gonna tell you right now from jump, I have never liked that dude. He is your
Oh yes.
typical. He is your typical
We
Philadelphia.
we've been
He's
locked
your
in with Pat Summer hate of him decades now. We all get it.
yeah, like he's your stereotypical Philadelphia Italian jerk.
Mm,
And he's not even really from Philly. He's from freaking Norristown. Those of you from the Philadelphia area know what I'm talking about. He
mm.
he he he, he ain't that's why Dawn's speech about being from the 215 and the 267 in North Philly was so important. Dawn Staley is good in them Philly streets. Gino Auriemma is not. And he's definitely not good after that little stunt he pulled when UConn was beating. When South Carolina was beating UConn up and down the floor. Talking about Sarah Strong had her jersey ripped. We all saw that girl rip her jersey. Come on, dog.
Now, but this is the thing that got me about it, and we'll get to him. She literally sat next to him in the after game presser and said, "Yeah, I did it on mistake," and he still stood there. He still sat there. It's like, I had a player jersey ripped. The girl literally said, not only did we have video evidence, but the girl literally said your player sat next to you and said, "Yeah, I did it on accident out of frustration." Which we not mad at Sarah Strong for doing it, like, because that happens, right? She a competitor. She's the best basketball player in college women's basketball right now. Who cares? We don't care.
Mhm.
We know she a competitor. She had an off game, which was unlike her. You know what I mean? So she was frustrated. So we not even mad at her for that. We mad at you for trying to lie directly in our face and acting like a buffoon on camera. And you can, first of all, I had already posted when he did the end game with Holly. I said, "Oh, Gino starting," because he was like, "Yeah, you got coaches saying things to the refs. I don't even want to repeat them because they're just not nice." Like, bro, who are you? Who are you? Seriously. Like, that's what I'm saying. So I'm like, I posted, I said, he's starting. He's starting right now. You already knew. You knew something was coming. You knew something was coming. Now, did we have it on our bingo card that he was going to do that? No. I thought it was going to be in the at the game presser that he did the fool. I mean, he did that too there. He just lied. But the hell handshake, you got to shake my hand. And she shook your hand already? Listen, what John said? I'll beat Gino's ass. like, bro, you done lost your mind.
She'll never put it on a t-shirt, but God, I wish she would put it on a t-shirt.
Oh, hey, Gamecock fans had that thing on a t-shirt. Hey, right away, I don't know who the t-shirt maker is, but shout out to them. They made a lot of money. But they had that thing on the t-shirt ASAP. It was ready in 2 days, and it was at the championship
game. Yeah, I mean, like,
but he was so disrespectful and out of pocket. Like, I'll be honest with you, I ain't never seen nothing like that before. I didn't see coaches get into it, or they give like a fake handshake. They, or they just don't handshake at all. I didn't see that. I didn't see them throw hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I'd rather you throw hands or just I'm not gonna shake her hand. Like, you know what I mean? But that, and then you're gonna try to chastise, you're gonna talk down to her like she your child. Who the hell is you talking to? She a grown ass woman, almost about to hit. She like what, in her mid 50s?
56. 55 going on 56.
And you trying to talk to her like she one of your damn players. I don't care if you coached her before on USA before or not, but she a 56-year-old grown woman. That's to me, that's where it was hella disrespectful. It was just so disrespectful, and you was trying to belittle her. Like, and you was in the wrong because your assistants grabbed you up hella quick. And they was apologizing to her. You got two black women on your staff that had to go there and sit there and apologize for your behavior, which I hate that they had to even do that. But the fact is that they had to come and do that and snatch you and get you up out of there because you was foul. Like, that, to me, that's what I'm saying. Like, Pat had told us way back then about who he was and his nastiness and entitlement. And when things don't go his way, he act nasty. And it's foul. To me, like, it was so foul. And honestly, I feel like a little bit of that, it dampened the mood in that championship game. It dampened the mood of the championship game. It overtook the energy. I wouldn't even say more so on the South Carolina players, but more so Dawn energy, because she had to keep getting answered by it. So she couldn't even be locked in as much as she was as a coach. And I know as much as she's going to say that she was, that affects you when you're the adult. And then you got that all on camera, your players making coaches, but it's a little embarrassing for her in a way because she tried not to exemplify that for her players in her program. You know what I'm saying? Like, she do so much for the game. And I think that kind of zapped it. But still, that don't make no excuse UCLA whipping that ass, though. But I think it affected her a little bit.
Oh, I think it absolutely did. I think what probably is, and we don't know Dawn Staley personally, but we watched her play and coach long enough to know that she's somebody who, is intense, and she wants to win, and she's also, but she also understands her place in the game. That's why she's so revered. Like, when you got jokers like Plies. Knock, knock. Guess what? The goon's home. Plies. Going to bat for Dawn Staley. You got Lil Wayne, who probably doesn't even know whether it's Tuesday or Saturday. Calling Gino a hoe. Like, that's, Dawn understands that she's an ambassador. And as unfortunate as it was, it probably did throw her off her game. And unfortunately, that's how Gino gets his kicks. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that somewhere in that sick, twisted mind of his that he won. because Dawn wasn't able to be as present with her players as she probably
And the
wanted to
way
be.
they lost.
They got. I mean, I was watching that game Easter Sunday at my aunt's house because my aunt hosts Easter dinner. My mom was like, "You got to go, Chris," and I'm like, "Do I have to?" I'm 44 years old, still having to go to family dinners. But I went. The food was good, so I can't
Yeah,
complain.
you know, you can't complain.
But me and my older cousin were watching the game in the back room, and we just could not believe that UCLA was just going upside South Carolina State. I mean, South Carolina State. Sorry, South Carolina's head like that. It was like, what the
The
hell?
same thing happened last year to Carolina. Now, don't get me wrong. I want to give all credit to, because nobody had UCLA really, to be honest with you, unless you're a UCLA Bruin, because it can't be trusted. And I didn't trust Coach Close. That just is what it is. But she did coach her butt off. She had those girls ready. But also, all of those girls were seniors. They were ready. They were ready, and they wanted it from the tip. You could tell from the tip, like their body language, their eyes. They was diving on the ball. They were like going to the basket. They were shooting. They executed at the game plan on both sides of the floor. You got to give it to them. Lauren Betts didn't cower. No, I don't care if you got a 6'7" girl. I'm the best big in the country. I'm going to get it. Like she's like, I'm going to get it. You know what I'm saying? Some got in her eye, whatever. She came back, she still did it. Them other girls was ready. Kiki Rice, who I call a jack of all trades, master of none, because you don't know what she do well, but she do everything. And everybody was ready, and all they played was their seniors. Everybody was ready from jump, and to me, shout out to UCLA. You got to give it to them because they was just ready. They were ready, and they wanted it. Not just ready, they wanted it. To me, Raven, this is a Raven fan household. Raven is a winner. Raven was playing her butt off. She was trying to give everything she could. Tanaya was trying to give everything she could. Tessa was trying to give everything good. It took her a minute to get it going, but she's the only one that could put the ball in the basket. Granted, South Carolina they was missing layups, things at the basket. When you're doing that against a good team, you didn't basically already lost. I think the moment was too big for Medina. She had never been in that situation. She's fairly new to basketball too. Like she just started playing in 2020. So fairly new. I think that stage was too big for her a little bit. And when Lauren locked in as the best big, and she knows she the best big, she was just taking it to her at that point. You cannot make up your All-American not giving you nothing on both ends of the floor.
And her body language was god awful.
Like how it was last year. Last year we can accept because you were a freshman and you had never been on that stage. You're back on that stage and you literally performed again like you were a freshman. South Carolina, I don't care who has a Joyce Edwards problem. And Don gonna ride for it. The stats gonna say a little something different. Them awards gonna say something different. But I felt like she had a very mediocre sophomore season. Very. And she got most of those points, and she really did really well against non-talented teams. Because when she had to go against Texas, she didn't do that well. It was everybody else. Mm-hmm. She didn't do well the first time they lost to UCLA or Texas. So to me, it's like you cannot make up her not giving you 20 points. That's 20 points off. Think about it. What they won 90 or 80 something to 50 something. So imagine if Joyce gave you her average 20. That's 70 something. It's still a game.
Right.
She gave you absolutely nothing. I don't care if it says that she had 10 rebounds. Them 10 rebounds came when the game was basically over.
When Lauren was on the bench.
She didn't play she did not play aggressive. She didn't do nothing. And that was embarrassing, bro. To get blown out in back-to-back championship game. They look like the Buffalo Bills of the 90s. It was crazy. It was insane. You can't, first of all, you can lose, but you can't get blown out by 30 plus in back-to-back championships. That's crazy. Hell, you kind of be like, I don't even want y'all to go. Like, we all be trying to root because we locked in with Don. We even locked in with some of the girls. You can't get blown out by 30, though, bro. You can lose by 10, 15, 30. That's crazy.
And I think, and that's probably something that, you know, because I mean, in this new era of portals and NILs, and I mean, college sports is now professional sports. People, whether people like to admit it or not. So now Dawn can hit the free agent market.
Well, you think about it, she get a lot of people back. So this is the thing. Next year, South Carolina, barring health, Lord God, let them be healthy, they have all their people back. So she really only needs like a point guard. Hopefully Kimora comes over from Virginia because she's in the transfer portal. Then you have a senior in Tessa. You have a senior in Chloe that's back. You have Ashlyn Watkins that's back. You're going to have a full off-season Turnabees. Is that how you say it? The tall girl?
I think so. Yeah, the French girl.
She has somebody. Oh, you're going to have Jersey, who is a dog from Sierra King, coming in.
Man,
that's a freshman.
I've seen her go head to head against my dog Gigi Banks from Delaware. Oh, that's the one you guys should look out for. If you have not heard of Gigi Banks, she was playing at St. James in Virginia this past year, but she was a Delaware Girls Player of the Year 2 years in a row as a freshman and a sophomore. Ooh. She's one of the top 5 in the class of 27. Giselle Gigi Banks. Look out for her.
Listen, and then so you got Jersey coming. You got, I don't even know who else is coming. I don't know who she gonna get in the portal or whatever. I'm probably missing somebody. Oh, she gonna have Joyce, hopefully. Whatever Joyce is gonna be as a junior. I don't even know at this point. But you have all that athleticism and length coming back. I think it would have been different if you had Chloe and Ashley.
Oh, Gotti too.
Yes. Come on. Now, first of all, can we talk about my girl, Makir?
Mm-hmm.
Makir is a beast, bro. She has me so excited about her growth. That length, and she a dog.
I was surprised
Dawn, bro.
I was surprised Dawn didn't play her more in the championship game.
What she was gonna do? She couldn't do.
That's right, Lauren Betts.
She played her to try to change the pace. But that UCLA, by that time, when a team is on and hot and everything is going, you can't even throw your joker card out there because then there's nothing. There's nothing you can do to stop them off their rhythm. But Makir, listen, Gotti is coming, and you giving her another year. Listen, I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. I'm excited about more so her growth and where she going to be, because she's a juggernaut, bro. That length that she got, tough. But yeah, so I'm just, for me, South Carolina gonna be better next year. They're gonna be probably back on that stage next year. We probably gonna have a UConn, South Carolina thing again, because they actually play in the regular season next year, which is, they didn't play this year in the regular season. They get to play in the regular season, so that's gonna be a thing. But I'm excited about that, man. But I don't know how women college basketball is gonna look, because so many transfers has happened. Texas lost a lot of people, bro. A lot of top people. Oh, yeah. That's another thing. Jordan Lee in the portal. If I'm done, I'm going after Jordan. Now the thing is that they didn't see UCLA get 6 people drafted. So now you got Coach Close.
Man,
a lot of them want to go. And Jordan Lee right here from Stockton, California. You feel me? From Northern California. So she might want to come back closer to home. I don't know. But if I'm done, I'm in her ear. Hey, come to South Carolina. Come to South Cackalack. Okay.
Nah, but all Corey Close got to do is text these girls and send that picture of them,
6. I got 6 drafted.
Mm-hmm.
Even though Don can always say, how many players I got active in the league right now?
And how many of them is the best in the world?
How
I
many?
got
How many?
I got
Okay,
that.
I just that's all I want. So what I'm
I
saying is, but I mean, a lot of them Texas girl. I think one already just committed. The big girl, one of the big girls, already committed to somewhere. But
yeah.
listen, women's college basketball gonna look so different next year, but it's gonna be so good because who back? Juju back. US
Judea Skies Watkins, yes.
USC gonna be tough. Okay. So I mean it's gonna be nice, but man, getting blown out by 30 is crazy.
Hannah back too. The little menace.
Yes. And we gotta see where Audie goes, right? She following
Mm-hmm.
Notre Dame, but we haven't had no announcement. So we'll see if Audie goes to Notre Dame. I don't think that puts them over the top, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why she didn't leave after last year. To be honest with you, like I felt like,
Girl,
I,
she gotta get out of them cornfields to the big city. Get on that bus and go to the big city.
oh, like Stevie, like New York, just like I pictured it, skyscrapers and everything.
Hey, like
Well, I mean,
how did Malcolm X get off that bus and him and them was in them zoot suits? She need to get off dancing like that. Get off that bus, anime. Get off that bus. And go to the big city and go to a live juke joint with the music. Oh, you know who else gonna be good too is Vanderbilt. I like Shay and I like Michaela Blakes. That's where I thought Audie should go, but
Blake's man, she every time I see her, she was putting some 30 on somebody's head. Whew.
And the only reason why they lost because they just had never been that far. They had never been on that stage. Duke had been there before. They just been there before, bro, and they had seniors, and it was just like it was just out of their wheelhouse. Then Shay got tossed because she didn't cussed out the ref. It was just a lot going on. God bless Nashville.
College basketball on the women's side this year was much more entertaining than on the men's side.
But I would give the men's credit because I watched actually some of the tourney. I haven't watched the men's tourney in years, and I used to be avid by watching it. It was actually really good, to be honest with you. It was good. So shout out to the young men. They finally got tired of we just always talking about the ladies, which we're gonna do anyways. But they did have a good tournament. Yep. They did have a good tournament for sure.
Yeah, I mean it was, but I mean I just preferred the women's tournament more, but just me. But yeah, so now we get to talk about the business of the off season, and let's start with the draft. We just had the draft on Monday, and there were some head scratching moves from a couple of teams. I know Mica is from town business, Bay Area, and all of that, Yay area, and all of that. But I know that the home area Golden State Valkyries sort of fumbled the bag a little bit by drafting Flau'jae and then trading her to Seattle for what's her name from TCU,
Marta Suarez.
Suarez.
Marta Suarez, we're gonna give her an honorary Bay card because she is she's a Cal Bear. Okay. She went to Cal, so right there in Berkeley. So we're gonna give her some love, and she played with us before she transferred to TCU. So we not even mad at it. So she's always gonna be a Bear. Yeah, it was some surprising thing. We could talk about Big Foe. I love Big Foe. I love Big Foe, her family, everything. I just thought she would be great for the culture. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. She would be really good for the culture here. Her and her family would have fit right in. We got most of our families from Louisiana, Arkansas, Mississippi, and everything else. Anyways, Alabama. She would have fit right on in. Okay, she would have fit right on. We got all the popular rappers. We could have had her with a thing with E40 and I Am Sue and P-Lo and all of them. We could even have her a track was Too Short. Whoever it was.
Could have had an R&B collaboration with her.
Oh, listen, we could have even had Raphael Sadiq produce it. We got it. What's up? We could have had the whole thing. Listen, halftime would have been functioning. Do you hear me? But
yep.
Now, I was pissed. But honestly, I'm not even a Valkyries fan. Y'all know it's Aces everything. It's Asia versus everybody. I only go to the Valkyries game when the Aces play them, and I'm sitting there rooting for Asia, super loud in my Aces t-shirt. I'm never going to put on that lavender ever. But if Big Four got drafted there, I would have had me a Big Four t-shirt, jersey, or something to support her. Now, the whole thing is that now stepping back, she's a guard. They didn't really have space for her. So she really did go to a team where she can really affect change. And I like that lineup. I'm not sure who's going to be the point guard because I don't think Natisha Heidemann is really a starting point guard. She really is a bench player. Take it how you live. But she's going to be the starting for Seattle. Then you got Big Four. You got Our Fam. You have Ezzy. And you have Don Malonga. Dog. That's a tough. That's tough.
For
like,
one, that's
get them. Like, let them lose. Tank Seattle, tank. Seattle Storm, tank. Because you can get you a point guard next year.
Whether it's Hannah or Juju.
I would tank for Hannah. They need a point guard. Juju's not really a point guard. Juju's a 2 or 3.
Okay.
I'm tanking for Hannah or whatever point guard coming out. We can't think about it right now because 2027. Or if it's Michaela Blake's, whatever it is, I'm tanking. So I can give me a point guard, a top point guard in my top drafts. I would love that. Because that young core, you talking about Our Fam, Ezzy, and Dom? Hey, bro, why y'all got all the tall athletic trees?
Who is going to score on them other than Asia Wilson?
Bro, Our Fam and Ezzy can throw lobs to Dom or to Our Fam and get dunked on by everybody. We not prepared for that up in the Pacific Northwest.
Well, we better be prepared for it.
Listen, they did really well in the draft, though. They did really well by getting Big Four traded. And that trade, now finding out that trade was already talked about beforehand and all that stuff. I do like Marta Suarez, though. I think she can use some work in the weight room and her footwork. But I've been watching her since she came to Cal. The girl can play. She's a dog. She can shoot the basketball. She can score. And she's really like she could play like the 4. I like her at the 4 position more than anything, but you can, if you beef her up a little bit with muscles, she can play the 5. So I do like them because that is a need for the Valkyries.
Yeah, especially since they made a nice little free agent signing.
Yes, Gabby. I like that. I like that for them.
Actually, I was I forgot they signed Gabby Williams, but I was making a joke about you know who.
Who?
You know who.
Wait, they made a free agent sign. Who they signed? They only got
they got Traffic Cone 41.
Oh God. We don't speak her name no more.
Oh yeah. While I'm here, Greg Stokes. let's be clear about that, you old son of a.
Hey.
If you guys are not familiar, Mica might have missed this because she probably was off Twitter by then. But I made a joke that said Kia Stokes' shooting range is 3 inches and she only shoots 35% from there.
Her daddy went crazy on you.
Oh yeah, I almost cussed that old man out. I said, who the fuck
he's just trying to protect his baby. He knows she trash, but that's what you do. You protect your kids.
I mean, he ought to know what it's like. I mean, he sat on the bench for the Sixers when Charles Barkley was taking over. He ought to know what it's like to sit on the bench. He need to sit down and shut up.
Hey, bro, listen. She only on that team because Natalie is the head coach. Nobody was calling that phone. Nobody was calling that phone. And she got the bare minimum over what if you she got barely over the vet minimum. She got 300 and some thousand. Bro, she sucks. But she's no longer my problem. God bless the Valkyrie fans. You're going to hate her. If I ever see her in the streets, I'm going to tell her she sucks. I'm just going to let you know. I'm a mob buyer stop because you know how it is in the Bay. We don't care we don't care about no fame, no celebrity, or nothing. We'll tell you to your face, you suck. Okay, so I'm going to definitely if I see you around the street, you're trash. You're a great person. I heard you're nice. You suck on the basketball court. And don't talk about, yeah, I'm a championship. Them Asia Wilson championships. Those are
Thank you.
Chelsea Gray's championships. Those is Alicia Clark championships. that is Kelsey Plum championships. That is not your championships. You don't get to claim those. You didn't do nothing but stop one out of bounds pass. One. Don't you dare come up here and try to brag. So that's their problem. But to the good people that actually is going to produce for them, Veronica Burton and Gabby is going to be hell in that backcourt. So good luck. So guards got to come with it. So listen, they did draft really well. So I really want to see how that is. I want to see how healthy KT is coming back. They're going to keep building. Like, to be honest with you, like, they weren't supposed to make the playoffs next year. So whatever it is this year, they still playing with house money, to be honest with you. So, you know, whoever they get to sign or whatever come over should be cool. They just need to fill out their bench a little bit more. I don't know if they signed Amir back. They should have signed Letitia Amir back if they could. They did not get
They lost Timmy.
Yep, Timmy is now in Toronto. She signed for the 1 point some mil. Go ahead, girl, get your money. Who are me? So yeah, so like, but I just want to see what their bench look like and stuff. So when it comes to it, when it all died down, yes, we're sad that a Big Foe didn't come to the Bay because, like I said, we would have put on for her and her family. But you know, it is what it is.
Let's talk about the Mystics draft.
Bro, Mystics is coming.
They cleaned up.
I said it. You see me say it. I said, y'all, and I kept saying it all college season. I said, don't let the Washington Mystics get Betts. Don't let them get Lauren Betts. Now you have in DC with that fool in the White House, you got Kira, Kiki, and Lauren Betts. Then they drafted Cody McMahon. Yes, Cody is going to make the roster.
That's my dark house pick for Rookie of the Year.
She's going to make the roster. I hate that people keep saying that she's like AT. Nothing of her game reminds me of AT. She reminds me of Benaja Laney Hamilton.
I think it's the physique because I don't know if you guys have seen Cody McMahon, but she looked like a body.
She buffed up after Ohio State.
She looked like a bodybuilder.
She gained muscle weight after Ohio State.
Shoulders go crazy on her.
She been down there eating and lifting in Mississippi. That's all.
What else is there to do down there?
I mean, hell, I don't know because I ain't never been, so probably nothing.
Same.
But they got Sonia Citron, dog, and we know how Sony looked last year. You got a healthy Georgia Amore coming back. Georgia's going to be tough. I'm telling y'all now, if you didn't get to watch her at Virginia and you didn't get to watch her at Kentucky, that girl is tough, okay? She reminds me so much of Sue Bird in a way. She's going to be tough. Then they drafted Rory Harmon. Now, I do think they need to get some height at that point guard position, but I do like Rory as a backup. So I do like that. It's just that Rory don't shoot no threes. She's just a mid-range. So you gotta, and the thing is, Cody doesn't shoot threes. So they got to get a little bit more scoring from the 3-point range, in my opinion. But you talking about in the next 2-3 years, Washington gonna be hell.
Man, hell. It's so funny because Mica has been saying this for months now that if the Mystics get Lauren Betts, there's going to be trouble on the horizon. And then I saw Kira sign that offer sheet with the Tempo. I said, oh wow! And then when the Mystics matched it, I said, okay, now do you still draft Lauren Betts? And everybody And everybody's like, yeah, draft Lauren Betts. And I see the vision now because you get Kira and Kiki in the starting lineup. Then you have Lauren Betts coming off the bench, at least in a rookie year to start.
Well, honestly, what I would do if the Mystics is doing it, if they really can get it to be developed the way it is, somebody got to come off the bench. I don't think Lauren is a great center, so you might bring her off the bench, but she's your number 4? They pick 4
Mm-hmm.
or something like that. Pick. I will really be trying to develop Kiki with a 3-point shot, because if you can, then you can have Georgia Amore, Sonia at the 2, Kiki at the 3, Kira at the 4, and then Lauren Betts at the 5. You can run a lineup like that. Because no matter what, no matter how good your guards is, WNBA, if you want to win, you gotta have it in the post. Your 3, your from your small 4, because I don't believe in positionless basketball, but from 3, your person who playing your 3 to your 5, those players have to be strong as hell to win in the WNBA. I don't care how good your guard is. You're going to have, it's great to have a good guard. Great to have it. It's like a plus. But that 3, somebody got to be dynamic from that 3 to 5 position. So if they can run a lineup like that and then fill out that bench even more, listen, I'm telling you, the Mystics going to be hell in the next 2-3 years.
Mystics Aces Finals 2026. Now I'm playing. But you tell no lies though, because I mean the best player in the world right now is a 4.
It's slash a 5 because she plays center too. But yes, she is.
She had to play 5 because the starting 5 was averaging 1.3 points per game.
Wait, quick thing. They posted something, the WNBA. They posted like the last like number 1 picks or something or whatever it was. And they did Asia Wilson's resume. Bro, it was insane how much I was like, bro, she is the GOAT already. When you look at her resume already, it's insane.
And she's not even 30 yet.
That's crazy. I was like, bro, and she really should have 5 MVPs. It's insane. Like, I looked at her resume. I was like, I know we say it because we love Asia and we could tell it. And honestly, I've been watching hoop for a long time. So, yes. Bro, when they posted her resume, I said, oh, yeah, no, she is. Like, she is.
She is who she thinks she is. And she is who
we
think she is.
Who she thinks she is, for sure.
And she's who we think she is, too. The best in the world. Like, just think about it. She doesn't turn 30 until August 8th. She's done so much. Like the first WNBA player to score a stack in a whole season. You know,
that's crazy.
4-time MVP, 3-time champion, gold medals, national championships. Like the signature shoe. I mean, it's like, what more can you do? Like, I mean, this world is hers until she doesn't want it to be hers. It's really that simple.
She hitting game winners over married couples. No, I'm joking.
No, that's fair. That's fair because that's exactly what happened.
The first to do it. No, I'm joking. But yeah, we always love Asia, which we talk about her. But another person, getting back to the draft, we got to talk about, of course, AZ going number 1. I was like, I wasn't quite sure because I really would love, first of all, the social media craze and the craze around just her and Paige relationships. It drives me insane. It drives them insane. That's why they always telling you to stay out of their damn business. It's going to ramp up now that they're teammates. And AZ clearly could have went to her own franchise. And that's why only reason why we wanted her to be somewhere else. I see people saying that, she wasn't worth the number 1 pick. Stop lying. Stop. Stop. The girl was the best shooter in college basketball. Like, her form from 3 is crazy. She reminds me of Klay Thompson, like his form. Mm-hmm. But how quick she get it off is like Steph. Stop. And that's what Dallas needs is shooting. But the way they built through the free agency by getting, I don't even want to call her this, but I'm going to call her it anyways. But no, Alana Smith, co-defensive player of the year. Her, Jessica Shepard, basically the Lynx post players and came over to Dallas. They took their talents down south.
And they just signed a personal favorite of mine.
Alicia Clark, yes,
Respectfully.
which is a great vet if you think about it for them. A great vet. She gonna teach them how to be a pro. She gonna be ready every single game of what they need from when her and defense. That gives them another anchor of defense. AZ can shoot the ball and she can play defense. Because God knows Enrique ain't playing no damn defense.
No.
And I just hope that she don't go full James Harden and just be chucking up shots, which is terrible. But having Paige do that, I would like for them to bring in somebody who, even though you want Paige to have the ball in her hand, I would love them to bring in just a true point guard where you can have AZ and Paige play off the ball when Enrique's not in the game. Or something like that. That's one thing that I would love to see. But listen, Dallas did really well. And I don't think they're gonna win this year, but next 2-3 years, and they keep building, there you go. I'm telling you. Because people want to play with Paige. People want to play with Paige. People love Paige. We all love Paige. We love Paige since her ESPY speech. So
I was angling because I saw her and Angel courtside at the Knicks game. I said, Angel, force that trade. Oh, that's something else we need to talk about too. We'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, as far as the rest of the draft goes, I think everything else kind of sort of, I mean, I can't find fault with most of the draft picks. I mean, I do like that, Olivia Miles is going to get a chance to, learn how to be.
Gonna pass to?
I know because we don't know if he's going to play this year.
That girl that had 2 surgeries on her ankles, and they whole damn team left, including the bench.
The study buddy's gone. Courtney's back, but Courtney's not a point guard. So,
who she gonna pass to? Who that? Come on now. Who the hell she gonna pass to?
This is why Cheryl Reeves' aversion to younger players is going to bite her in the ass this year. Because you probably not going to have.
Kayla McBride is coming back with one eardrum.
Yeah. I still don't know how the hell that happened.
Probably air pressure. Who knows? I don't even know.
Yeah.
But Kayla McBride, you got Fee got Steph old ankles right now. Who the hell who's she gonna pass to? But I like that as a building piece. But who the hell she gonna pass to? Because they already said Fee wasn't gonna be ready until like July, damn near. With that was the predicted that she's coming back to July. By the time she come in July, the season is over, and everybody else then left. So she might not even come back at all. It just might be a down year.
That's what I was saying. They might as well go ahead and just junk this year and maybe try to get it. I mean, because I think they have Chicago's pick next year too, if I'm not mistaken.
Damn, dude. Well, Chicago ain't got no damn picks. Anyways, okay, because we already on free agency, so we are thinking the draft will well.
Yeah.
Chicago, Lord God, and listen, I feel so bad for Sky fans because the roller coaster of emotions that y'all got to go through every damn season is insane. Okay, one. We already knew Angel when she didn't want to be there. We knew that. They suspended that girl for telling the truth because her
for a half,
which was insane, and for telling the truth. Her teammates at the time sucked. She's right. The team was trash. They was terrible, which is crazy that they signed Rachel Bannum back because that girl ain't did shit in 2 years. Hell, probably longer than that. She didn't even do nothing in no rival. And she was there as a friendship buddy. And she didn't even do nothing there. And it's 2 less people on the damn court.
And it's a shorter court.
That's besides the point.
I mean, this crazy. Girl, I mean, it was anybody who watched Big Lotto play last year. No,
what they keep calling her? What they keep calling her? The Minnesota Mamba? What the hell they keep calling her or something? They be calling her something.
The Minnesota what?
They be calling her something like something Mamba or something crazy. And I be like, what the hell is they talking about? We all watch her play basketball. She sucks.
Kobe should haunt people that say that. Because
Bro,
what
it was
the
crazy.
hell?
I forgot what they call her. They call her something. They call her the Midwest. I don't know. Sniper. I don't know what the hell she called. I don't know.
I know she was the state of Minnesota's all-time leading scorer until that most recent girl scored like 5,000 or something. But here's the thing: we watched Big Lotto play last year. She tried to play point guard. She was terrible at that. She was throwing weapons of mass destruction off the backboard from three, and that's supposed to be her gimmick. That's what she's supposed to do. She's supposed to be a shooter. She was not a good shooter last year. Ariel Atkins, not the same player that
Terrible.
made not the same player that was the WNBA All Star in 2019 and 2020. So why are you mad that Angel is admitting that you're not the player you once were? And there was no way the Sky should have traded the pick that ended up becoming Sonia Citron for you.
And all she said was, and we can't, and she didn't even talk about Jeff BFF badly. She said we should not rely on an older player like Sloot to carry us. And she's right. She's not saying Sloot is bad, but Sloot is older, and we can't rely on her carrying us. That's crazy. That's crazy as hell.
Coming off an ACL tear.
That's Jeff is crazy. So when he traded, we like, yay, Angel. Oh, damn, Sky fan. Sorry that you got to deal with a GM and an ownership like that. So we don't know what the hell they going to be. Then Jeff pulled off his own heist. He traded Ariel Atkins for Rakia Jackson. LA Sparks, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
You're an idiot. Who would trade Rakia Jackson for Ariel Atkins? You're an idiot. I don't know who their GM is. I have no idea who their GM is. You're an idiot, though.
Maybe Derek Fisher snuck back in there.
Just dumb as hell. That's dumb. Don't get me wrong. They drafted our girl Taniyah Latson. Great. I'm happy. But you could have had Taniyah Latson and Rakia Jackson. And the rest of the girls on there. Ray Burrell, Kelsey Plum, Dearica Hamby. You could have had all of them back. But you literally traded Rakia Jackson for Ariel Atkins. You're nuts. Okay? Then, don't get me wrong. Jeff was doing his big one. He signed Skylar Diggins. Shout out to that. Skylar really just wanted the money and be closer to home. So shout out to her. She got that. Signed Dejanay Carrington. So they got somebody who can defend again with Skylar. Awesome. Who else did they sign? Azurá Stevens. So they got somebody in the post.
Cousin.
Right. So she can shoot while you still got Camilla down there, but she's still a 4. She can pull the person out. So I like the moves that they made in free agency. But they also traded away draft picks. They traded away
a first rounder for J.C. Sheldon.
Not only a first rounder, it's the first rounder in the 2028 draft, which is a draft that has Sarah Strong, Michaela Blakes, if she decide to stay, Juju Watkins, if she decide to stay another year. Why the hell would you trade a first round? First of all, I don't give a damn if it was a first rounder in 2030. Why would you trade a first rounder for JC Sheldon? And I love JC. I think she's a dog. She's also a bench player. Why the hell would you trade a first rounder for JC Sheldon? She is a third round or a second round pick. Or you could have said, have Rachel Banham and I'll take JC Sheldon. Because at least that gives Washington Mystics. She's on Connecticut Sun. That gives them a 3-point shooter, which they need. Why the hell would you do that? Like, that's why I said the roller coaster emotions that Suns fan gotta go on. I know they be. I just pray for y'all in Chicago.
I don't think there are too many GMs worse in professional sports than Jeff Pagliacca.
I don't know who the LA Sparks one is, but they damn near up there too.
Yeah, because giving away Rakia when I think probably what it was that her and Lynn Roberts couldn't see eye to eye. But at that point, Rakia unfortunately has had 2 really raggedy coaches her first year. Because what the hell was Kurt Miller doing her rookie year? I don't know.
He was trying to play her at the 4. She's not a 4, bro. She's a 2 or 3. Like, what are we doing here? Like, both of them is crazy. Lynn Roberts just want people to shoot threes. It's insane. Now she has Ariel Atkins and Kelsey Plum damn near do the same thing.
Ain't enough basketballs. There's not enough balls.
What are we doing? What you doing? So, you know what? Chicago Sky did get some pieces in there. They traded away some stuff. So you got to kind of see how it goes. I think they could be a little bit competitive this year, though. I do.
Hey, Tyler.
If they stay healthy, they could be competitive. Tyler, if he doesn't do well, I'm sure he's going to be fired.
Love you like a play cousin. Love you like a play cousin, bro. But you got to show and prove, especially after they fired the most popular coach they probably had in a long time.
And get your damn daddy off your staff. What you doing? Talking about I'm trying to get back to him. Give him a check.
Yeah.
Take him on vacation. Take him golfing. Get that man off your damn staff. What's wrong with you, man? Come on, bro.
So we got to talk about the Dream aspect of it. And the Dream also did very well this offseason. Obviously, the big move, of course, was getting the Angel, but they drafted was it Medina?
Yes.
They drafted Medina. They re-signed Bree Jones. I mean, the entire core of that Dream team is back except for BG. BG went to Connecticut. We all know why BG went to Connecticut.
I like because she's going to go back home. She only there so they can go back home. I didn't like BG on Atlanta. I felt like they couldn't play as fast, and she was just slow out there. BG barely can move now. Yeah. Like,
I mean, I think we talk about age in sports in relative terms, but I think BG was hurt number one by what she went through with Russia.
Yes,
that's a start. And then of course, the game has evolved. I mean, you still need a big, but you need a mobile big. And I mean, 6'8" is 6'8".
And that's why she stays in foul trouble though.
Yeah.
Because she does. You can't take away her height, bro. She's damn near the basket. So yes, in her strength. BG also stop killing these rookies. You and AT is out of pocket. Okay? On these screens. It's insane.
She got Pow Pow killed last year by not calling it out.
Listen,
she even friendly fire.
Sonya Citron died twice. Okay? Dead. So this is what I'm saying. Like, for me, I like that she's off Atlanta. I like how Atlanta is. I like that they drafted Medina because Medina, she can come off the bench, but she can learn a lot from Bree Jones. Mm-hmm. And also, if you don't know, Bree is actually an assistant coach at Maryland in her off season. So she does have that college experience. Yep. She is a nurturer. She can mature. I also like that Medina is in that area, so she's still close enough to Don. She's still close enough to South Carolina fans in the community. So she still has some support there because, like I told you guys, she's new to basketball. She's just started playing in 2020, which NCAA, y'all some assholes for not granting her eligibility. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna just put that out there. But
man, there's a college quarterback, I lied to you not, going on his 8th year.
And that's a dude from Ole Miss.
No. This is a dude from Alabama A&M.
Oh well, damn.
The dude from Ole Miss is on his 6th year, but there's a quarterback at Alabama A&M on his 8th year of eligibility. I lied to you not.
That's crazy, bro. Go get a job. So, but yeah, like I like that she gets to learn from Bree Jones. But you talking about that lineup: Bree Jones, Angel, Ryan, Alicia Gray, and then Jordan Canada. You gotta pray that Jordan Canada stays healthy, though. She's like Bambi. The girl be just learning how to walk. And when she walks, she just falling. She like a damn toddler. She just be falling, girl. Just one thing for certain, she gonna be singing and her ass gonna be falling and on the injury list. But if she can stay healthy, it probably can help them out. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if they drafted or they brought in another point guard, but that would be good because Pow Pow's not a point guard. I'm sorry to tell you guys, do not put her as a point guard. It's not going to work. She is just your shooter that comes off the bench. She can handle the ball, but that doesn't mean she's a point guard.
Right.
So I just I like Atlanta. Now I'm not gonna say they're gonna win the championship because it's all about health and stuff. Also, nobody shoot me for this. I really just keep this up to the best. And I'm just trying to see how as time move on. I don't trust Ryan as your number one. I know my girl could. I know she can put up 40. She can do that. I just from the things that I've saw, I just don't think that she is a number one. But maybe it's time that takes it because there's something missing from her game to me that it doesn't quite curl over for me.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't just quite get there for me. So, but we'll see as time go on. I just don't trust it as of right now. And I know people gonna hate that, but hey, it is what it is. And usually I'm never wrong about these things, but I could be. And I'm admitting that I could be, but I'm usually never wrong about these things. But I like that lineup. I still like that lineup. I love that Angels in Atlanta. The game's gonna be popping. Okay.
They gotta move out of that little. They gotta move out of that little ass gym.
Listen, you better move out that little teacup. They in a Barbie house, not a Barbie mansion, but a Barbie house. A house. They in that little house. They in that little row home. Get out of there. Like, for real. Angel. They already said they didn't sold out tickets and it's in demand. Her damn jersey didn't sold out. You got to get in the arenas. You got to get big.
Yeah, they got to go back to State Farm Arena. It would honestly, I would like to see them try Mercedes-Benz Stadium just to see if it works.
Hell no, they can't sell out that much of a football stadium.
Well, I mean, they ain't got to sell it out, but I
State
still
Farm,
think
State Farm is good. You talking about that's like 20,000.
Yeah,
that's the equivalent of what is it? United Center in Chicago.
Yeah.
So that would be and they sold that out. So that it'd be equivalent to that. So yes, they should be in State Farm, but they gonna see. They gonna see for sure. Like the demand is too high. They already got 4 games in State Farm this season. They're gonna probably add more. They're definitely gonna
move.
add more.
They're gonna have to move some. They're absolutely gonna lose that Vegas game. That's their home opener. They've got to move that to State Farm. They've got to move that to State Farm.
And I'm sorry to tell you, Ryan, Alicia Gray already know that's her BFF. They're gonna be in there calling MVP for goddamn Asia. All them Gamecock fans, yes, there's Gamecocks on your roster. Pow Pow and Alicia Gray. They'll come back. If you playing on a Tuesday and you playing Aces on a Tuesday, just know that's Asia Wilshire MVP chance in that stadium that day. On Wednesday, they be back rooting for your Gamecocks on your roster. Okay? Until then, the top Gamecock gonna get cheerful. So don't even complain about it. Don't do that like how you did last.
The good news is I think Carl Smesko is not as big of a crybaby as Tanisha Wright was. Because people forgot when Asia scored that 53, Tanisha got herself ejected.
Tanisha should have been ejected from coaching. Thank God she went back to the college ranks. Hopefully she'll be better at Penn State, her alma mater. And that was part of the reason what's wrong was in Chicago last year. You had Tyler March, Tanisha Wright, somebody else on that bench that was terrible too. Like, listen, and his father, just let it go. Let it go. But I like Atlanta. I think Atlanta's gonna be nice. Atlanta's gonna be nice. I mean, I kind of like Chicago to make like that last playoff spot, like maybe scooping in. I like Toronto tempo. Sandy cooking. Why that man fired her and she see blood now? She see red. They did really well. So I could see Toronto making it try to make it interesting.
They took my rook.
Oh, Aaliyah Nye.
Yeah.
And then then they draft somebody. They drafted Kiki Rice. Now her and Kiki Kiki doesn't shoot the three as good as Aaliyah Nye, but damn near they did like the same player.
Just like it. And then of course you already have Mabry, who's going to be your gunner.
Well, hell, she just gonna shoot. She don't do shit else but shoot and argue with people.
Queen crash out.
Just,
And I don't know if that jar is going to help because the Canadian dollar is a little different from the US dollar.
and our dollar is down because of that food. So getting paid in different currencies is going to be nuts.
Yes.
So they get paid in different currencies. Also, they got Brittany Sykes. I'm proud of Sykes, man.
One of my favorites, man.
She's gonna be nice.
I really want her to win a championship someday. Like she's one of my players on that list
She
of
gotta
WNBA.
stop signing with these teams that's not even close.
Fair point.
Hey.
Like her and Tina Charles are on my I want to see them win a chip before they quit list.
Oh yeah, man.
Tina ain't even signed nowhere right now.
No, because they figure she older, she retired, even though she had a great season last year. They're gonna figure out who doesn't work, and then she might get picked up like mid-season or like a month after season if it's an injury that happens, something like that. That's what it's gonna be for her.
I would love for her to be in Vegas. But
absolutely, as a backup big.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think they're set though, because you got Asia, of course, the best in the world. You got Cheyenne Parker Tyus coming back. That pick and roll situation gonna be deadly. Absolutely gonna be a nightmare. And then of course you got Liz coming off the bench. Only thing is though, Liz and Jackie gonna have to have a come to Jesus.
We gonna have to hey, how they do the badass kids in the hood. Y'all throw on some gloves. Y'all got problems with each other. We gonna take it to the line. Y'all gonna squabble out, and then after that, it's done. Listen, first of all, Dejanare Carrington. I don't be in all the alphabets numbers in their business. But honey, you know damn well you wrong. We don't have no Maury Povich no more. We ain't got no more Jerry Springer. Now you know you damn wrong. Okay? Messing up a good thing. Okay? Now I know that listing been on thin ice for a long time because you done broke up with her, made up with her, broke up again. But today her teammate, you must have felt real disrespected by the last thing that she did. That's crazy. And Jackie is a Virgo, so Jackie is very much on par with the way she's acting.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
I'm sorry to tell you, as somebody who's raised by a Virgo and have
so was I.
Have tons of friends as Virgos.
This how they get down.
I've dated a Virgo man. Virgos are here for a good time, not a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And everything has an expiration date. So Dejanay, don't get too caught up. Just have fun. Because she might start dating your damn teammate. We never know. Okay? So this is the thing. That's crazy. I hope that Asian Chelsea got to call a Zoom. Listen now, y'all. I know personal things going on, but we're going to leave that at the door. We got a championship to
win. We got a chance to do something special.
We got a chance to go back to back again. I don't want to hear none of that bullshit about what's going on, who dating who got who woman. I don't want to hear about none of that. We talking about let's go back to back. That's all we need to be talking about. So I hope it's left there. Okay, you leave the crop top. I don't even know if they're in a relationship, but crop top relationship duo alone. Let them be. Let them go over to the Bellagio with the flowers. Don't even worry about that, Liz. Liz, you go on down to the little horseshoe shack and go get the hood girls with the bust downs. Go on there.
There was a a flow chart that apparently included Liz, Deja Kelly, and Aaliyah Nye.
I had no idea. I ain't had no idea. I seen that, and that looked like geometry or trigonometry, and I was never good at math in that, so I don't know.
Same,
And like I said,
same.
I be staying out the alphabet's business because
Yeah, as
that's
a
not my
straight
lane. So
as a straight dude, I feel like I'm encroaching on people's territory.
listen, you gotta. I listen. All I'm saying is we gotta focus on basketball. We're trying to go back to back
Yeah,
with aces.
right.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
we can't be doing all that. We don't want to focus on that. We talking about back to back. I don't care about none of that now. You leave them crop top girls alone because they both be wearing crop tops. Leave them alone. Just let them be over there.
Yeah, they be. I mean, nah, I ain't even gonna go there. but, yeah, but
Now
I
talking
think.
about free agency though, you know who I thought would do better? Phoenix Suns. I thought they would be way more
Oh yeah,
aggressive than they were.
yeah, yeah. Like they. I mean, yeah, they brought back Kai. They brought back AT and DB, but they lost Satu. They were gonna lose Satu anyway because of the concussion thing. That was.
Oh, they handled that so poorly, bro. She should never been out that long. But they handled her. They told her to get up and walk it off,
And now she didn't sign with the Liberty. Good
which
job,
I like.
Phoenix. Yeah, the only thing is, like you said, they're gonna lose somebody. I mean, they already had to give up Niara in the expansion draft, so they don't get to play each other. They don't get to play together as sisters. So that's that. I guess that leaves Benijah as the odd woman out.
Come to the Aces.
Yeah. Yes. That would give us a chance to get rid of you know who.
Please get rid of that girl. Get rid of that girl who looked like a short haired. I don't know what she looked like, but the one that looked somewhat like that girl from South Berkeley, Kaylani, that be singing that y'all like. Get her out of here. Get her out of here, bro. I
Oh
don't know
my
what that
god.
girl ain't did nothing. Get her out of here. She been the water girl. She been the towel girl. She been everything but a damn basketball player on the court. Get her out of here. Get her out of here. I'm tired. I'm tired. All she been doing is dancing all up in the videos. That's what all the little girls that be coming courtside at the little tables. Get her out of here.
Oh my god.
Get her out.
Yo, I was wondering who you was talking about when you mentioned South Berkeley. See, I didn't know Kehlani was from that part of California. Oh my god.
Well, she claims she from
Oh.
Oakland, but that's a whole nother story. That girl from South
Oh.
Berkeley. Anyways, so listen, get her out of here, bro. Get
Oh.
get get KB out of here. Tell her
I
to go
like.
sell them draws somewhere else. We're done. She been, like I said, she been every position in the Aces organization, but a damn basketball player. And I don't fault nobody but Becky and Nikki. She got somebody blackmail pictures. She know who on the Epstein list in the files. She either sleeping with
Oh my.
somebody in there. She know
Oh
that
my
she must know
god.
that Mark must like something else different. We don't know. I don't know what the hell going on. But all I know is she need to be off that damn team. She's terrible. Get her out of here.
Oh man. See
Yo,
this.
and
Oh
did you
god.
did you read the comments, bro? Did you read the comments when it was like, "Oh, we re-signed her"? Everybody was like, "Boo! Why the hell is she back?"
Man, I mean, everybody talks about camaraderie and different things like that, and the Aces run on vibes and all of that. But at some point, you got to give Asia some real deal help. They got away with it last year because Asia Wilson just said, either y'all gonna win the championship. Yeah, she was Asia Wilson. She said, either y'all gonna help me win the championship or you gonna get the bleep out. That was Asia last year. 23, they were
people in text messages.
23, they got away with it because the Liberty just choked. Let's be honest, the Liberty choked.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do you lose an elimination game on your home floor without Chelsea Gray, without Candace Parker, with KP with a broken finger? Stewie got outplayed by Kayla George. Kayla George has not been back in the WNBA since.
Shout out to the big Aussie, baby. Kayla, we still love you.
Aussie. Oi. Kayla George was out there popping threes in Stewie's mug. And Sid outplayed Sabrina. Like,
and was talking mad trash to her too.
And hit her with that night at the championship celebration on the floor.
We
man,
always love Sid. We love Sid. We love her girlfriend Marty, because Marty helped that girl out, who's the star of that team, with her fits. Please.
I bet she's tried. I bet she has tried.
Slide her a card in her hand when you give her a handshake, and tell her, say, call me. I got you. Give her a discount on the first one. Maybe she'll help.
Yo, she be dressing like somebody's substitute teacher, yo.
I don't know who the hell she be dressing like, but all I know, it ain't working. It ain't working. No. It's not working.
There's so much more we could talk about this league, but I think that's probably something we should probably end up doing. We might end up doing like a weekly show, if we have the time, because Mica's a very busy woman. She's a
I am, child.
She is the mayor of the Bay.
Oh, MG. I am not, because I don't even be outside like that. But I am well connected. But we gonna keep that on the low. But still, yes, I know everybody. But still, at the same time, I don't be outside. But I love doing these with you, man. Love doing these. Yeah. I love that we got caught up because it was so much going on. The season is right around the corner. It's aces or everything for me. Please. Same. Bam put up 83. Asia already talking about, oh, I guess I got something to beat now. Hey, bro. Hey, I feel sorry for the rest of y'all. And please don't let nobody disrespect her, because then she really going to try to go for that 84. And I feel sorry for the rest of you who are not for fans as other teams. Don't let her put 84 in your head, because we're really going to talk about it. Okay. So
I've already got it in. I've already got it in one of my predictions that she's going to drop at least 60 once this year. I absolutely see her drop at 61 time, at least. Because because here's the thing, she adds something to her game every single year.
Yeah. So what she added this time, though?
Like the reverse pivot was already nasty. John Quell got a taste of that in 23.
She's Alyssa Thomas and her wife. And the cheering too.
Not the babies. Not Asia saying bleep them kids. And we also have
she definitely did it on mommy.
Yeah.
Moms.
And she started shooting a three a lot more too. If Asia starts knocking down 3-pointers, y'all might as well go home. It's really that simple. She's just the best.
And she starts shooting them more. Because she shot it a little bit with more confidence. Like last season, she took a lot more and she was knocking them down. But like, if she just really start firing them things and Becky runs a play for her to like actually shoot threes, hey dog, don't do that.
She might become the first WNBA player to average 30.
In
easy 30, like 31, 32, 33. So yeah. But yeah, we probably gonna run these back quite a bit during the regular season. So don't think that this is just a one and done situation for us. I mean, we've done 4 or 5 episodes together already, but we're probably gonna end up, doing this as the season progresses, just to keep you guys updated on what's going on.
Or how about this? Y'all let us know how often do you want to see us?
Yes.
You let Chris know. You can hit me up I'm only on Bluesky. You feel me? And I'm on Instagram too. I'm fine with that too. It's msmicaluv, okay, and the love is LUV, and the miss is just MS, okay. You let us know how often you want to see us.
Yeah.
Give it to the people. We not the people's princess or prince, but you let us know. You let us know.
All right, man. Let's get up out of here, man. So, all right, Mica, thank you for coming on as always, man. Looking forward to doing this again with you.
For sure, man. It's always a pleasure.
All right, y'all, and thank y'all for tuning in to this edition of Chris 2 Cents. This is the first one of 2026, actually. I need to get back to posting on my YouTube channel anyways. But anyway, you can check out this episode and other episodes I've done with Mica on my YouTube page. And I'll be clipping these, so you'll probably see these clips throughout the week and different things of that nature. So thank you guys for tuning in. We greatly appreciate y'all as always. And until the next time we speak, y'all be good or be good at it.